Hey Aquarius, how you guys doing? I'm going to do your love reading for March of 2025, and I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera so you can connect with them. It is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest, and remembering that this is a timeless reading. So even if you see it a year from now, it will still fit. All right, so let me shuffle, focus on Aquarius. March 2025 love. Love for our Aquarians for March of 2025. Aquarius love, March 2025. So thank you. All right. And at the end, I'm also going to put a general advice card for you as well. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that you have been through so much. You understand pain personally. And I'm seeing a lot of, it's like I feel my heart hurting almost. You have been in situations where you were the third party, or there was a third party as in someone else involved in a relationship. And it was kind of hidden. It was like a mask. You weren't aware of it back then. And just take it as it comes, because this might be happening now or in the future. It's already happened, but that's the scenario that comes up in here. And this person might seem, or they might try to emotionally manipulate you for you to feel bad for them. For you to feel like, oh, I feel so bad. I need to fix that person. I need to help them. And you're going to be sick and tired of dealing with people who don't take you as their only number one option. Like, they don't do that. You're going to be frustrated. You might end up being pissed off and angry. And you might kind of recognize that you don't need to rescue anyone. You kind of got to rescue yourself first. You know, if you're drowning, you can't save someone from drowning. And some of you are going to place a lot of value on finding the right person. Only then I'll be happy. Only then I'll be able to get a house, and then I'll be able to get this and have that. And that is a flow thinking, just in my opinion, because then you're always chasing that happiness. You're never living in a moment and experiencing happiness from small things on daily basis. You're always placing it in the future and then chasing after it. And even if you got the love of your life, there's many times that it doesn't guarantee you're going to be happy. You might then want something else. Well, now I want a baby, so now I'm going to chase after that. That will make me happy. When you do that, it means that there's a lack within you. There is something that you need to fix, work on within yourself to feel complete and content and peaceful and happy. All right, let's go back to this person, all right? I don't think that you're going to be just some, crying in a corner, victimized emotionally. You're going to be fed up. You're going to be angry. You're going to stand up for yourself, and you're going to say, no more. I don't need this. I don't need to do this anymore. And some words are going to be exchanged with this person. So there might be some conflict, argument. You might want someone to face the truth and give you the answers that are necessary, that you're going to desperately need. And you're also going to decide that you no longer can love that person. Like, it's not beneficial to you. It's actually damaging to love that person. Because it's someone that you might at first love more than anyone else in the world. And so you're going to be willing to do so much. Now, when I'm looking at this person, I see this as someone that, for some of you, again, there's like this triangle, 3 people, third party involvement. And, when that happens, people very rarely leave what they already have. And so just trying to remember that how something ends, how something begins, is how it's probably going to end, right? It's how you get somebody or you lose somebody, vice versa. But I see that this person is going to be really feeling your loss. And you're going to make it very well known that you're done. You go cold. You don't communicate. You hold back any form of involvement. And this person's gonna feel it. They will. And they will very deeply miss you. Let's see, what else? You're gonna give up on that person. Yes, Aquarius, you will. You'll do it. Don't want to deal with people like this. Don't want to deal with people who are childish and immature and promise things and then don't deliver, and they lie and they give me false hope. And so you will be pushing this away. I'm also seeing that there was some conflict, so you might end up having to give each other stuff back. Like, this is mine, this is mine. So you might need to resolve that at first. For a lot of you, majority of you, don't worry. This is not the end of your journey. I am seeing that you're gonna end up entering into a very deep and very committed relationship. One that's going to grow. Once with somebody that's a leader, when somebody is mature, they're willing to give, they're emotionally available, and someone that's gonna want to move things forward. Someone that's not attached in any way, shape, or form to another person. You still need a little bit of healing, because you might say throughout your life, you might have said, oh, I'll never do this with that person again. I'll never speak to that person again. I'll never go back there. And then you go back. And so you need to heal that part of yourself of, why do I do this? Why do I keep reopening this wound? Knowing that it's a wound and knowing it's going to hurt. And people usually say, well, I love that person. But the answer should be, I love myself more, therefore I'm not going back. Now, the other person you're going to meet that's showing up in here, I'm not saying this is all going to happen in March. It's just like an overall energy. But March is really the highlighted time of being sick and tired and fed up, right? So then you're going to meet someone else, and that's the individual who's going to be very willing to be committed. This is someone that's going to be okay with holding back their desires and passions out of respect for you, out of like wanting to get to know you first and build a nice friendship and foundation. And this is someone that's actually gonna want to be married, propose, be together for real. And there's no games being played in here. I do see that you still at that point, see with that new person, they're great, but you're gonna be struggling with your amount of attraction for them. Yes, they're attractive, but I feel like this is something where we're so used to toxic cycles and the chaos, like it's almost like addictive. So then when we meet somebody that's cool, calm, collected, they're nice, they're caring, they're loyal, it feels a little boring. And we kind of lose the momentum. We first feel very drawn to them and then we kind of lose it. That's why you need to work on within and what's causing you to go into these cycles, to be able to actually connect and stay connected to a person that's really good and genuine. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna continuously be in these cycles, right? And we have free will in life. Or you're going to meet nice people and then disregard them, and we're like, oh, I don't know why I lost attraction for this one. That one was such a nice person. So this is like the biggest message for you, Aquarius. So you're kind of doing yourself a little bit of injustice. There's a little bit of self-destructiveness when it comes to this. Let me ask what the advice is for you, dear Aquarius. What is the advice for Aquarius? Okay. So right, so we have the snake, the sadness, and this all talks about grieving a relationship, missing somebody. It talks about loss. For some of you, you might be missing someone that passed on, and it's like that sense of loss and sadness as well. But most of all, you're going to kind of recognize that there's something within you that you're repeating and you need to work on it. So it's like introspection and self-reflection that will run very deep. And it might touch on things that come from long ago or come from your childhood, and that you're gonna recognize that you need to face. So, dear Aquarius, I hope that this reading shed light on things that you might need to work a little bit more on, focus on, and to help you understand that it's not your fault when you are not attracted to someone, because that's not what I was trying to say before. But whenever someone is too nice, too good, you might lose that attraction. You might initially have it, then you lose it. So try to dig into that a little bit deeper and find the reason, because the core reason will be different for everyone. But for most of us, it comes from our childhood. So thank you, Aquarius, and I hope that you enjoy your week.